High crime rates in these $1,000,000 houses. Seen a judge make grown men cry like they childish. Only way is up, we just trying to keep a balance. Bad was saving money, so we often borrow dollars. Waking up at school, cause being bad was hella cool. Sunday morning going to church, playing games in the pews. When it's summertime, we at Loma out the pool. Talking to the girl is trying to do what it do. Look, thinking back on my adolescence and count my blessings. Was no love stressing, the family stressing, the money stressing. Infatuated with growing up doing grown. Move out my daddy house and finally give me my own. Being grown is harder than I thought it was. Come women for my confidence, that's really all it was. Insecure thoughts, trying to heal it with some lust. Getting high off of women, but at least it wasn't drugs. Growed up and on the better things. I've been looking for some peace like my nigga who was selling him. Slow down like promethazine. I was raised with the killers and the shooters, but my record clean. Late nights turn into mornings and coffee with the cream. View so good out the window, I might just go marine. Nightly visions cover my eyes, I only see the green. Started from the bottom, ended up on top of mezzanines. I'm proud of me, finally learned how to be.
Hey y'all, hey, and welcome back to the channel. If y'all are new here, my name is Ashley, and this is My Sweet Perspective, where I give my take on all things TV and movie related. And if you have been with us for these past 3 weeks, you know that we are doing a Power Book 2 Ghost, kind of a retrospective, right? We're going back, looking at certain things. We covered the Tejadas. We covered Tariq and his ladies. Last week, we covered Tariq versus everybody else. And today, we are coming back looking at something different, right? We're looking at shattered bonds, but I'm not doing this alone. So before we get to the comments in the gallery, I'm going to bring up my special guest, Jay from VACAY-JayTV. How are you today, Jay? How you doing?
I'm amazing. How you doing? What's going on, fam? How you doing? It's your man VACAY-Jay. We in the building. Shattered bonds. Let's get to it. What's good?
We're gonna get to it, but let's see who's here. Let's see who's in the house already. Hey, DeMarcus. Welcome. We are glad to have you as usual. Jay up in there. Hey, Candy. Hey, Candy love.
What up?
Hey, Sharon. How you doing, friend? How you doing?
Hey, Sharon.
Candy showing love. Okay. Yep. Hey, everyone who is ready to analyze Power Book 2 Ghost in VIP style. Jet Set Life. Okay. Candy says, hey, pot stir, DeMarcus Vaughn. We're not going to. Are we going to do that? I know he's going to have a lot to say.
Oh, yeah.
I just already know it. And so, y'all, listen, we are talking shattered bonds. So let me kind of break it down before we get all into all of the slides. Me and Jay were kind of talking about it, and we were like, you know what? We could talk about who is the biggest villain. We could talk about some of the other standard things, but wouldn't it be nice if we went a little bit deeper? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And let's talk about why the heck every single relationship in the Power universe especially Power Book 2 Ghost, is toxic. And guys, we're not going to be just talking about romantic relationships, right? Because we already covered Tariq's romantic relationships. We are going to cover some, but we're going to be talking about family relationships. We're going to be talking about what that mother-daughter thing looks like, what that father-son relationship looks like, brothers, you know what I'm saying? We're going to get into all of that. So Jay, can you answer this question for us? Answer this question for me and the people. Why is every darn relationship in Power Book 2 Ghost toxic as heck?
Yeah, so when we was talking about doing this and brainstorming, I was like, yeah, let's get into the dynamics of all of this, because I think that's going to give us the root of all of these problems that are happening and why people can't just get along and build a family business and everything. And you know what? The reason why it's so toxic is because it makes for good TV. And at the same time, that's why a lot of us connect with this, because a lot of us may see ourselves in some of these characters, okay? Or see some of the characteristics of our brothers and sisters that we love, but they get on our last nerve, right? Or, our mother who we love, but sometimes she just on some other stuff, you know what I mean? Or our fathers, man, they always getting on our nerves. So I think a lot of us can relate to this. We're going to get deep today, family, so get ready to get introspective and intellectual, because that's where we're going, fam. That's where we're going.
Absolutely. And I couldn't agree more. So I think we're going to start with the most infamous toxic relationship, right? That really set the stage for everything that we saw in Ghost. Okay.
Yeah.
In this series. And we got to start here, Jay. We got to
Whew.
start here with James and Tariq St. Patrick. And I
Man.
know you see the broken glass everywhere because
Yeah. Yeah.
where did the father son bond go wrong, Jay? Where did we go wrong? What had happened?
Listen, we went wrong when James got super sloppy, right? When James got super sloppy in power, found his high school sweetheart, started messing around with her. I mean, the business was running smooth. But once he started flaking on Tasha and doing some real crazy stuff, getting drunk at the house, and really start getting sloppy, that's when Tariq was like, what is going on with my dad? And then once he started seeing how he was treating Tasha, it was like, yo, that's my mom's. How you gonna treat my mom like that? And then at the same time, when he found out that James St. Patrick is ghost and he didn't want to put him onto the game, like, this is supposed to be family business. You supposed to put Tariq onto the game. But no, this is not the life that I want for you, son. I did all of this, so you won't have the life, son. And that's not what Tariq wanted. Tariq wanted to be down. He wanted to bond with his father in that way. But James, he didn't want it to happen. It wasn't going down that way. Just do what I say, son. Just do what I say, right? Just do what just go. Just go. You know what? I don't want to hear it. So it all started when James got sloppy, stopped being a good husband, and stop being a good father. Yeah, he was tripping.
Man. But with all that said, Jay,
yeah,
did Ghost deserve to be taken out by his own son?
That's a good question. A
Bad
lot of people,
father and all, because
yeah. But we got a lot of bad people out there. We got a lot of bad fathers and bad. Do they deserve to be? You may want to take them out. You may want to, pull the blicky on them, right? But the way that James St. Patrick Ghost was setting up his own son to take the rap, to let him take the rap instead of him. James, listen, everybody knows if you watch Power, James was like, listen, don't worry about it. I'm gonna take care of it. If it comes down on us, I'm going to take the rap for it. I'm going to go to jail. That's what he said at first. But then he started getting the whole, hey, I'm running for office. Hey, I'm getting up there. Hey, I'm going to be the big man on campus. Nah, son, you know what? You're going to have to take this. So when your father kind of, flips on you,
yeah,
what do you do in that position? It's either me or him.
Yeah. I don't know. For part of me feels like Tariq was kind of pressured, and we'll get into his relationship with his mom, right?
Yeah.
In some of these slides, but I think Tariq took on more responsibility in the situation than he needed to, as it related to his mom and James' relationship. For all of James' faults, I will say, right, I felt like he did love his kids. He was selfish. He put himself first, but I do feel like he wanted more for his children. So this devastated me. Let's get to the comments, because Candy did say something that resonated with me. She talked about, where did it go, Candy? She said Tariq and James never had any kind of halfway decent relationship. And that's something that was very clear to me throughout all of Power. It was like, it's not the typical father-son relationship. Like, y'all ain't going to play baseball at the park and, Lord have mercy. He got the cup. Shout out to EJ, the TV junkie. If you don't follow her, go follow her, y'all. But yeah. And what do you think about in the universe not really showing that? Is that because James didn't have a father present? Is why maybe he couldn't be a good father?
I mean, James, we talk about it all the time. People can only do what they know how to do, right? So if James didn't have a good father figure to look up to and all of this and that, James had the street. You know what I mean? He had the street, and he was trying to be a decent guy. He was trying to move out away from the game, but still kind of be in the game. You know what I mean? He was making his way out of it. He didn't want Tariq in it. Yeah, Tariq, I see you, DeMarcus. And a lot of people say that, yeah, Tariq was a spoiled ass brat. Yeah, they was rich. Listen, they was living a life. You don't need to be in the streets. Even, Braden said that, like, yo, we come from rich backgrounds. Why are we doing this? Right?
Braden voice the truth, though, period.
You know what I mean? Right. So that's why James was like, yo, I don't want you to be in this. What's going on, fam? I see you. And yeah, you're right, Candy. They never had a good relationship. And that's because of, these kids, you think kids are not paying attention. They are paying attention.
Always.
Always they pick up on stuff. They pick up on everything. And it's like, yo, you being schemish, being sneaky. Yo, Tariq figured it out. Now the way he went about it was kind of crazy. And the way Tasha kind of pressured him to do stuff is kind of crazy too. And we'll get to that. But yeah, it was terrible. Did he deserve to go? I don't know. You guys tell me. Did Ghost deserve to be taken out? Yeah, that's what I want.
Drop it in the chat, y'all, because I want to know too. I want to know how people felt about it. Okay, yes, Candy, we're gonna talk about it. Listen, we're gonna get a little deep in this thing today. Yeah. Kane and Lorenzo had a better bond than Tariq and James. Listen, Tariq and Kanan had a better relationship than Tariq.
They were both estranged. They were both estranged. I mean, once Lorenzo saved Kane's life and actually showed that he cared, that's when they finally came back together, and then Lorenzo was out of here. So
yeah, bye, Poppy. Yeah. Peace, VACAY. Hey, Lions Den.
Salute. I see y'all, fam.
Yes, please remember to like. It's easy to forget. Thank you.
Salute, y'all.
If it's not toxic and full of drama, the people won't watch. Now you on to something.
You're right about that, because I was telling us the other day, man, I wish, like, no disrespect to All American, but All American used to be edgy. Now that joint is like 90210, man. It's so fluffy, it's so light. There's no edge to it at all. There's no like real discrepancy or toxicity. It's like So yes, you're right.
We said I'll pass on it now. DeMarcus says Angela was the cause of Tariq and James St. Patrick relationship. Okay, Sean ain't need to take Reek to basketball. He could have took his son to play ball.
Okay.
Tariq and James never. Never. Yeah. James St. Patrick wanted Tariq to run Club Truth and introduce him to Club Truth. Okay. Let Tariq a spoiled brat. He flipped on his street father too. He did for his family. He did.
For his fan.
Hey, Stacy. Welcome. Hey. James' father was unalive because Curtis St. Patrick was a snitch.
That's crazy, right? Like real life, like what they say, art imitates life. It's crazy because I don't mean to touch on it, but I'm going to touch on it real quick.
Okay.
Diddy's father was in the game and was taken out by his own people because he was a snitch. Is this kind of I'm not even trying to parallel it. I'm not trying to do it.
We're not going deep. We're not going that deep. Okay.
Right.
Matthew Wilson says, I believe he was letting his money raise him and later tried to actually be too hands-on. I agree. And it's too late. They say once the kid gets 7, 8, it's kind of, to kind of come in and all of a sudden be an active parent. That's challenging.
It's hard. Yeah, definitely hard.
When Tariq started to go astray. Yeah, it was too late by then, right? Queens Nation on deck, check in.
Salute.
Hey, appreciate you, Antoine. Welcome. No, James St. Patrick's didn't deserve to go.
Okay. That's what he said. Or did he go?
That's the question. Listen. And Max says, James only knew how to provide and protect. You could tell in that scene in club when Tariq hugged Ghost and didn't let him go. Ghost was emotionally bankrupt. Now that's the observation.
Yeah.
He wasn't emotionally bankrupt when it came to that raggedy heifer. He was in every other episode.
Well, when Tommy took him out, it was like, no. Yeah, I remember that, right? No.
Tariq had Ghost envy, which affected his overall decision and betrayal.
Okay.
Sharon said 90210, thumbs up. Makes me want to give another chance for watching all of it.
Enjoy, Sharon. Go enjoy that. Listen, I still watch it. It's just, What's up, Latoya?
Hey sis, welcome. Yes, come on in, hit that like button, share, subscribe, do all the things. Listen, help us out. Help us out.
All right.
It's too late to apologize. Sing the song, ma'am. Beginning to sell is a means to an end. Tariq lived in a Manhattan penthouse, driven to a private school, and had a TV in his bedroom bigger than the one in most living rooms. The ends were, listen, all day. All
But
them
when you
ends.
grow up in it, but you know how it is though. When you
take it for
grow up in
granted.
it, yeah, but you know how it is when parents like, I don't want you to do this. What do we do as kids? We
You
go
wanna
and
do
try
it?
to do it anyway.
It's the forbidden fruit, right? It's the taboo thing.
Right.
We
Oh,
always
you don't
want
want
what
me
we
to have
can't
it?
have.
Why don't you want me to do this? Why you don't want me to do this?
Mhm.
Salute to Harlem. Harlem in the building. Salute.
Welcome, Gaming.
You're
Welcome. Y'all not gonna get on James St. Patrick. That's what we're discussing though. We're talking just about relationships, right?
yeah, we
And
want to know
I
your
don't
thoughts.
think Ghost deserved to go out at the hands of his son like that. I think it was tragic. I was very upset with Tariq, as most of the world was when that
He's
happened.
not gone. He's not gone.
Allegedly. When a spoiled brat goes wrong. Okay, y'all. So that set the stage. Let's see who's next, honey, because these slides may be in any given order. Oh, y'all, the people's favorite, honey.
Whoa. I love him.
Monet and Dirty Diana. And I really
Yes.
want to touch on this because I had so many thoughts because, I binged seasons 1 through 3. And I
Right.
was like, is Monet jealous of Diana? Is it one of those, I wish I was you? Like, you're free, you don't have kids, you're young, you're beautiful, you're smart. So I'm going to stifle your growth, right? I'm not going to let you go to school because I want
Hmm.
you in the game like I am? Or
Hmm.
was it really effort to protect Diana? Was it jealousy or protection? What do you think, Jay? What did you think of their dynamic?
I think I think it's so complex, convoluted. That it was a little bit of both. It was a little bit of I'm responsible for you, so I gotta protect you. But at the same time, I hate your relationship with my husband
Oof.
because my husband seems to love you more than he loves me because he got me running this whole organization while he's locked up in the whole nine. This is not what I signed up for. We supposed to run the game together, right? But here we go, right? I got to do this and deal with y'all crazy kids and deal with him too and try to run the business. So yeah, Monet, she was under a lot of pressure, but at the same time, she was yoking up Diane,
Everything she
yoking up,
got.
abusing her, like treating Kane like crap, but we'll get to him.
Mhm.
Um, but Diana, it was like a control thing. You gonna do what I say. Look at that finger. You see that finger? That's the mama finger. You gonna do what I see that long ass finger right there? You gonna do what I say and not what I do. Right? You do what I
Mm.
say and not what I do. But in her case, it was do what I do too, because I want you in the game. I don't want you to go to school. No, you gonna hold the weight just like I'm holding this weight right here.
But isn't it kind of sick though? Because for everything we saw, Diana's relationship with her daddy was probably one of the most pure relationships she had, right? Like
Right.
she genuinely loved her father as a
Mhm.
daughter should. Why would that make a mother and a wife uncomfortable? Like that
That is a
to me,
good
that
question.
is just mind boggling. This is your child that you pushed out.
I want to ask the audience, any mothers out there, have you ever
Yeah.
felt, and be honest, please be honest, have you ever felt a little bit jealous of your daughter and the love that your husband or your man or even your mother gives more love to her than to you? Because I've
Ooh,
seen this, I've witnessed this before. We going deep today.
ooh.
We going deep today. We
And
going
if
deep.
not you to your daughter, did you feel that energy from your mother growing up? I'm curious. Let's go
Right.
there. If
Let's
if
go
we
there.
gonna go, let's go.
Let's
And
go.
while we're waiting for y'all to respond in the chat, let's see what y'all are saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Going deep today.
Candy Love says Monet is envious of
Mm,
Diana. Okay, so envy. Diana is the female version of Tariq. Now
mm,
yes.
mm.
Latoya says Diana acts like a preacher's kid who just got out the house, basically, because she was on lockdown.
She was in a
Stacy says
bubble.
Stacy says both. Antoine
Okay.
says funny. Tariq did that to Ghost, the one person out of everyone that had his back, and the one person he would need right now to fight this war. Dirty.
Interesting.
Monet protected Diana. Okay, DeMarcus. I mean, that's a take. Amina
That's a
seen
take.
it. Welcome, Amina.
Yo, what up?
Monet has control issues. Diana trying to be her own woman. So it's control.
Yes.
Yes, Jay. Diana and Lorenzo's relationship is what Monet despises. Ooh.
Yes, indeed.
All she wanted to do initially was go to school. Y'all right about that.
Yep.
Princess Diana Tejada equals a mini Monet.
But we saw that with the wig.
Remember when Diana ratted her out? I thought Monet was going to listen. The way Diana kept getting popped and hemmed up in the corner, hey, Breeze, welcome.
What up, Bracy?
M. Max says, a daughter is a father's last true love, and a father is a daughter's first true love. That's why Monet has animosity, jealousy for Diana. That's how Monet felt about Zeke. Okay, that's deep.
That's
hey, Young. Welcome.
What up, Young? Young.
Andy Love said Monet didn't have a bond with her father. Okay.
Okay.
You know what? Which daddy, though? Lorenzo or Tariq?
You funny.
Wow. Monet was jealous of Diana and was she jealous of their relationship? I just thought she
How, bro? What do you mean?
More. Yeah, I don't.
I think Diana was probably around her father more than she was with Zeke, because Zeke didn't come up from down south till he was going to college, right? So
yeah,
that's it.
Let's see. Candy Diana showed Lorenzo genuine love and was honest with him about everything, and Monet was not. I think Monet was very jealous of their relationship. Maybe she didn't have a good relationship. Okay.
I can agree with that, definitely.
Matthew Wilson says, maybe Monet felt since she was here and holding everything together, Monet should get that kind of love. Okay, so maybe it was Diana's love for Lorenzo, not necessarily Lorenzo's love for her that she craved, or that loyalty. Right?
It could be that too. Yep.
With her dad, and that's why she's jealous. Let's see. I'm not envious of my daughter, but I love the bond she has with her father. They tag team me all the time. I love that. Hey, pretty girl. Welcome. Hey, y'all. Maybe it's jealousy. Monet had 2 kids, Zeke and Kane, back to back at a young age and feels like she wasted her youth. She wants those years back and maybe more, wants her to struggle too. And that's what I was leaning towards, but my mind is kind of being open. There's a lot of variables here. Because I said Diana's pretty, she's young, she's unencumbered, Monet only wishes.
Yeah, she's on to something right there, because misery loves company, right? If I went through it, then you got to go through it too. And it's like, why? You work so hard, like you my mom. Why would you want me to go through this? It's kind of wild.
Latoya says, if Tariq would have followed the way Ghost moved, he would always be the apex. He would already be the apex predator.
Apex predator.
Oh my gosh.
Well, listen, Ghost didn't give him a chance. Remember, Latoya, Ghost did not want him in the game. That's why Kanan came along and taught him the game. So yeah, he couldn't move that way. Yeah.
Okay, Antoine says, all I want to know is who's cooking for the repass. F Lord.
Salute.
Hey, Monique. Hey, sis. Welcome.
Yeah.
Young said, Ghost didn't protect his son. Ghost wanted to protect himself. I honestly don't think Ghost prepared his son. All Tariq wanted was a relationship with Ghost. Okay.
That's true. I agree with that.
Monet didn't want Diana to have what mother would want their young daughter out there?
No mother, no father, no uncle, no auntie want their kids to, they baby stars.
We want them to stay, innocent as long as possible. Monet has baggage. Now she got that in spades. So yeah, guys, a lot of things at play in their relationship. Child, let's see who's next.
Let's go.
Who's next on this slide, honey? It's a surprise to me.
Let's go.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Tasha and Tariq. Now, some people might view this as toxic, right? Because Tasha is a manipulator and she has used her son, right? In a couple different instances.
Yes.
But Tasha and Tariq, is this a healthy mother-son relationship? Is he a mama's boy? What are your thoughts on their relationship, Jay? Chat.
Tariq is definitely a mama's boy. We know that. Tariq would do anything and everything for his mama. We saw that.
Period.
Anything and everything. Take out your own father. Get $500,000. Everything is for Tasha, right? Now, again, because she knows this and she knows how smart her son is, and she taught her son what she knew about the game. If y'all remember he wanted to know the game, and she taught him, you know what I'm saying, part of whatever she knew about the game. So, yes, she's very manipulative. And that's why when it went down, even though he's like, yeah, he put his hands on me, James put his hands on me. Of course, you a son, you know you're gonna step up and go get your father, be like, yo, don't put your hands on my mom, right? Or anybody touch your mom, you're gonna go crazy, right? But you know, she was trying to stop him, but at the same time, she couldn't. So is this toxic? Yes, because the ways that she manipulated him, yes, that's the toxic part. The pure love and whatever she'll do, she pop mother freaking Monet for her son. Okay,
She love him down in the way she knows how to love, but it's toxic as heck. It's undeniable. But you know, it's like she was the present parent for Tariq. She held Tariq down no matter what. You know what I mean? So of course his loyalty was going to be there. What I think is toxic is the way that she's manipulated and used him. That's my biggest complaint with their dynamic.
Yeah.
But I think as much as she knows how to love somebody, she loved Tariq, honey. She'll ride behind him.
They'll ride for each other. Yeah.
Latoya says, I think the divorce really scarred Tariq. I think it scarred him too. I do. DeMarcus and Monet should have known that would only push her to do it more. Yeah, it was going to push Diana. You can't keep a kid locked down like that. Tasha St. Patrick, he is a mama's boy.
Yes.
Yeah. Tasha always sends Tariq on mission and does. Pretty Girl says, unhealthy in my opinion, but he's always down to protect his mother. She loved him, but used him as a pawn. Absolutely. Did Tariq ghost for Tasha? What y'all think about that? I don't know, because I don't know if Ghost ever held a place in Tariq's life like that. You know?
I think, you know what? I think that Tasha was so hurt about the betrayal, right? That James was messing around with his high school sweetheart, Angela. And even though they was working together towards the end and doing all this and that, I think she was really hurt by that. That's why she changed the name. But deep down inside, let me know, guys. Let me know. Deep down inside, with James putting his hands on Tasha, with everything that he's done, destroying the family. James St. Patrick destroyed the family. Let's be clear.
He did.
Deep down inside, do you think Tasha really wanted to take James out herself? And she kind of planted that seed in Tariq's head for him to do it. What do y'all think? What do you think?
It's such a complicated situation, right? Because I couldn't stand Tasha in power either, because I would think you're like, okay, as a wife who really loves your husband down to the ground, right? You'll want him to go legit, right? You would support him in his endeavors to take it out the street and elevate. But listen, I said I signed up for the biggest dope dealer in New York. That's what I want. If you're not going to be there. So it kind of, you were with James in that, because you're like, dang, he's kind of in this between a rock and a hard place, because he wants to go legit, but he's got this wife who's whatever. And so I think as it progressed, because initially I think Tasha would have been able to overlook the affair. I think when she found out who it was and how deep it was and that it was really love involved, that's what sent her. Also the embarrassment of it all.
Yeah. Let's be clear. Because she wanted him to stay in the game while he's trying to get out of the game, Queen's Project, and the whole nine, and become that politician and rise up in the ranks. She became the chicken head instantly. Okay, that's what he called her. You ain't nothing but chicken head, because you want me to stay right here in this game. I'm trying to get our family out of the game. That is a chicken head move for you to want me to stay right here in this game and keep getting this money the way we doing it. We could do it another way. He's trying to do another way. So in one shape or form, it's like she just wanted to stay where she was, get the money, and that's it. She wanted him to be with him, but he didn't want to be with her. He didn't want to be with her, unfortunately.
And I think if she hadn't felt disrespected by their relationship or that he was really in love with Angela, she would have let it ride. I think it would have been a non-issue down the road. Okay. Antoine says, Ghost told Tariq to stay out of the game for his future and overall well-being. And what did Tasha do? The exact opposite. Tasha said, I know my son, I guess.
True.
And she wanted that life. She liked that fast life. She clearly.
But what other life does she know? That's the thing. She doesn't know any other life, right?
Yeah.
Besides babysitting and using it as a front to wash money.
Mm-hmm. Tariq didn't know that Tasha cheated with Sean and Terry Silver. Would that have made a difference, you think, to Tariq?
Tariq probably would have took out Sean.
She should have put that boy in. But listen, sis, the way he's constantly getting beat down, I'm hoping in season 4 that Tariq done learn how to fight. Because I
hope so.
If Kane slap him one more time, I'm through. Like, stop letting him punch you in your face. All right. Hey, pretty girl, why set your child up for this kind of life when he was destined for so much more in that dang pretentious apartment? He could have been a goody two shoes if the two parents could have handled their biz. Listen, a goody two shoes and safe. You know,
I would say yes and no. I would say yes and no because we've seen in real life kids grow up with both parents and they have a real good marriage, right? And turn out to be the worst mother freaking kids on the stuff. They shooting up, they in jail, they stealing, the worst because they spoiled as hell, think they can get over, right? Privileged as hell because they think they can get over, right? And I'm talking black, white, green, whatever. All right. We've seen in real life these things. So I don't believe that if they would have kept it together, and it's all writing, right? It's all writing. It's all a story, right? But it could have turned out different. You know,
coulda. What you think of Young's comment, Jay? A lot of Tasha moves were out of fear after the loss of Raina.
I can agree with that. I can agree with that. Yeah,
definitely. Because there can't be any pain equivalent to that.
That's like a big loss, man. Like huge, big loss.
Yep. Absolutely. Raina loved her family. I mean, as much as, the little time we got with her, violence against women, never.
That's right.
Never okay, Sharon, never. We'll never condone that. Heck yeah, she was hurt like a mug. She like absolutely like a mug. This relationship is so nonsensical. After tragically losing an innocent daughter, the last thing a real mother would do is support her son in being involved in unaliving his father or the gang.
Right. In the real world, yes. In Ghost world, Power, your girl Courtney wrote it all in. Crazy.
In this world, not so much. Okay, DeMarcus says, I can't believe that Tariq called Tasha a mastermind of the Ghost organization. What? Lord, Saxon and made that up. The other guy,
yes,
right?
Did. Yes, they did.
Hey, Queen. Welcome.
Hola.
Latoya says, after that happened, Jay, she pulled herself closer to Tariq. So, I mean, Tariq replaced Ghost for her as her protector and provider. Now, let's get into that because I see that so much. And not just in our community, across the board, right? Where you have a mother who is extremely close with their son. Something either happens, she's either a single mom or the father, it doesn't work out. And she puts that son in the place that a husband should be, right? She's expecting him to provide, to protect, to do all of those things that aren't his responsibility. What are your thoughts on that? Do you think that's what Tasha did with Tariq?
Man,
she put him.
It's possible. It's possible. It's possible, Latoya. It's possible, Ashley, and everybody. I can say that I've seen that a lot, and it's so unfortunate, and it's a huge issue. And shout out to all the mothers; they do the best that they can, especially single moms. Salute to the single moms out there and all the mothers that are all the wives. It's hard, man, because I've seen it happen where things don't work out with the dad. Okay, well, you my new man. You my little man. You run in the house. You the head of the household now because he's gone. I kicked him out. You the head of the household. What you need, honey? What you need, honey? And the mom is acting like she the wife to the son. That's major issue. Major. You need help for that. If y'all doing that, you need help. Go seek some help, some counseling, whatever the case is. Don't make your son your man, yo. What you say? I'm sorry.
I said, what's the 800 number, Jay? He said, go
1-800 motherfucking get some damn help, okay? 1-800 don't make the son
in so many areas of life, because I've seen it in adulthood, right? This man gets married. It's contentious because his mama don't like his wife, right? The mama's still expecting him to pay bills in her household and neglect his own. It's never a good recipe. So I'm very interested on how this is gonna shape up. Hey TP, welcome. If my wife gets bucky naked for my nephew, just because I seen an old flame, F Tasha's feelings. I'm out. That part. I remember that shower scene. There are some indelible marks left in my mind from Power, honey, and that was one of them.
Yeah.
Watch you in the shower, Tasha. Come on now, sis. Facts, Jay. We watched it play out. She planted the seeds and made him, as a gullible child, feel like it was his own idea.
Right. Salute.
Tasha was gone. DeMarcus says James St. Patrick was right for calling Tasha a half smart chicken.
I died laughing when he said that. I was like, crazy.
We know you ready to get ready. We know DeMarcus. You start the campaign. He's ready to see.
I know she's gonna go, bro. I don't know.
Do y'all think if Tasha had an answer to Ghost's question, when you look at me, what do you see? He wouldn't have cheated?
He already cheated by then. By the time they had that conversation, remember they was at the graveyard when they had that conversation. He already cheated by it. Would he have continued? I don't know.
QCP did not seem serious enough to honor Raina. She deserved better. Okay. Do you think she would have answered a different way? It could have made a difference. Maybe he would have stopped his illicit affair.
No.
No. Y'all be sure to hit the
James is slime. James is a slime bag, yo. You know that. James is slime bag.
Grimy. He was gonna keep smashing. Yeah.
He was.
Young says Tariq wanted that street life, and he did. And he did. Tasha nor Ghost grieved properly. I don't think so either. Tasha reminds me of Weebay's wife on The Wire. Now, Antoine, you know I ain't watched The Wire yet.
We got to get up. We're going to get up. Don't worry. We're going to get up to speed with that. Don't worry.
Effie reminds Tariq of Tasha.
Yeah.
But remember from Ghost's eyes, he didn't even put his hands on Tasha. So did it really happen? Out of spite, don't do anything. St. Patrick and Candy Love says, hey, Tamika's Den. Welcome.
What up?
You know what? Hey, Kay, we talking power. I'm going to be here. Hey, sis.
Oh, yeah? Okay. Let's find out.
Hey, Kelly Kells.
What up?
So we talking power. I'm here every time. I know that's right. Every Wednesday.
Let's go.
Latoya says, okay, Tasha should have let Ghost yoke Tariq all the way, all the times he wanted to, and he may have turned out different. He no longer respected or listened to Ghost anymore. He no longer feared Ghost. Now, sis, you onto something here, because I really do feel like when sometimes, and it could be vice versa, right? One parent can disempower the other parent in the household, and it makes them impotent in the lives of their kids as far as discipline. Do you think that's what happened, Jay? Do you think Tasha kind of coddled Tariq and stopped Ghost from properly disciplining him? Is that what happened?
Well, every time. I mean, if you remember the scenes where Ghost would take the strap, like, wake up, get up, right? Like, I don't think their relationship was ever going to be the way it's supposed to be, right? Between a father and a son. It was just too many discrepancies. It was too much. This is what I want you to do, son. And it was too much. Even before Tasha even planted that seed in his head, Tariq didn't like his father. Let's just be real. He didn't like the way he was moving. He ain't like how sneaky he was. He ain't like the fact that he cheated on his mother. He knew what was going on, and he didn't like his father for the longest time. And that's why a lot of y'all didn't like Tariq, because it was like, who's this spoiled ass brat? He got everything. But he had every right not to like his father, because his father was a freaking drunk, a cheat, a dealer, everything. And it wasn't right for the family. So let's just keep it real. You know what I mean?
DeMarcus says Tasha cheated first.
Did she?
I didn't think she did. But they didn't smash initially, right? He just saw her bucky naked in the tub, right? In the shower.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have to go back into the archives. Okay. Kay says, no. Ghost had the spirit of infidelity.
Right. Way
before then.
Right. That's what I was saying. Like, he been in love with Angela. And once he saw her, it was a wrap. Like, all he had to do was look at Angela. Adultery. Done. Done.
Okay, y'all. We could be on them all night. We moving on to the next slide. We moving on to the next slide, y'all. And we'll come back to them comments, honey. We'll come back.
Yeah.
Let's see who's next, y'all. You know, it's like okay, this should be easy. Tariq is bestie Braden. Now, y'all, I like Braden. I'ma always stand Braden. I feel like Braden is a good friend. You know what I mean? Except, okay, maybe in season 3, things started to falter a little bit. So the question I have for you, Jay.
Yeah.
Who's the better friend? Is Braden a better friend to Tariq, or is Tariq a better friend to Braden? Or do you think it's a equal situation, especially after season 3?
They are both toxic for each other. Okay. They both are just like, oh, I don't want to do this. Yes, you do. You should do it. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's make this happen. Why, man? We both rich. Our parents are rich. What are we doing? You know, this is what we're going to do. So Tariq was bad for Braden. And Braden would just go along because he wanted to be in the game. Yeah, I want to do this. I want to do this. You know what I'm saying? He's that little rich kid that was coddled, that was privileged, that always wanted to get into some type of risky trouble, be into some gangster stuff. You saw him when he had a do-rag. You saw him when he was trying to get with the girls. So they both were just like knuckleheads, double trouble. Let's do this and let's do that. So they're both toxic for each other. Now, did Braden come through? Yes, he did. Did Braden not come through when it came down to telling Tariq that Effie tried to take out Lauren? Yeah, you dumb motherfucker. You should have told your boy what was really going on. And that's why you got slammed when Tariq found out. He got slammed in the office. But
that's the only person he could. Well, he didn't even beat Braden up. Braden came back when I said Braden took more boxing lessons than Tariq did.
Yeah, he snuck him. He snuck him. You know, Tariq snuck him. So he got a little slam on him. But at the same time, you know, Braden definitely came through in the clutch, in court, right? In court. And took it all. Course Correct is my thing. I'm the one. I'm the number one. I'm the head of Course Correct. And then he came through at this last episode too. So, and he came through and freaking threw his uncle off the roof. Like, come on.
Braden always gonna ride for Tariq. At the end of the day, I do feel like Braden has put in more loyalty.
Well,
and even in the Lauren situation, I feel like he thought in his mind that was protecting Tariq.
Okay. Go ahead. Right. But he should have told him. But let's be clear. Tariq came through, popped the Russian when he was all fumbling. You remember that? Tariq came through and always popping people for Braden. Okay. So let's be clear. They both are equally as toxic, both equally looking out for each other. So yeah, that's why they're partners in crime. So that's what I see.
It's kind of a toxic pairing. They could probably be so successful if they didn't feed off each other. Like,
yeah, they would have a successful, Fortune 500 company if they really put their mind together, right?
Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, Pretty Girl Danny says, wannabes, LOL. Braden should have stayed where he was supposed to be. Trust fund, baby. Now he's on the run. Listen, done alienated his family. They don't want nothing to do with Braden now. They said, you done got with those.
He hate them, though. He hate them. Because they racist. You know they family is really racist as hell. You know what I'm saying?
With the blacks now. This is not how you were raised, Braden.
Trace. Oh my God. Yeah.
Hey, Fat Boy Kicks, welcome.
Salute,
Look,
salute.
Kelly Kelly, they not like us.
They not
Oh my
like us.
goodness. They not like us. Tariq still don't know that Braden got Brushandria to work for Rashad Tate and Tariq worked
Right.
for holding
Sneaky.
funds.
Sneaky mother freaker.
Now listen, the fifth wall, and follow the fifth wall, y'all. If y'all like horror stuff like that, comic
Salute.
books, all the blurred stuff. Braden corny AF, but he always down for whatever. He cool with me. Listen,
Yeah.
Braden is down. He's gonna ride behind Tariq. He really is.
He saved
really
Tariq. Saved Tariq twice.
DeMarcus, but how many times has Tariq lied? Now that's a question because Tariq be lying to Braden every
They
chance he
both
gets.
be lying to each other. Let's be clear. You know what I mean? Brashonda, the Brashonda thing. Come on, man. Braden.
Rashonda and Lauren. That's it though. But Tariq lied every chance he got to Braden. But I do think part of that was to protect Braden, especially from the Tejadas. He was like, you don't need to know nothing about these people, Braden. But he kind of needed to. Okay, Pretty Girl says, Tariq was a worse friend to Braden, in my opinion. Braden never told Tariq to unalive his family member, but he should have told Tariq straight away that Effie hijacked the plan and cleared his name. Yeah.
Listen, the uncle. Listen, hold on. Let's be clear. The uncle was the worst. He scammed everybody, and he was willing to let his family take the blame. And for Tariq, Braden, and RCJ, for all of them to go down. So he needed to die. He needed to go.
Yeah. I was happy to see him fly over the edge of the balcony.
Hell yeah.
Braden is always calling out Tariq. He's like, Tariq, man, are you going to tell me the truth? I like Braden. Go back and read my comment and answer the question, please.
What comment? What are you talking about?
Which one is it?
I don't know. So many comments coming to salute to everybody.
Yeah, the chat is live. Thank y'all. Be sure to like
salute,
and do all the things.
Salute.
Yeah, I can't find it, sis. Put it back in there, please.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see. Yes, that's true. Braden is an upper class Tommy. Braden will never be any version of Tommy. Oh Lord.
That's right. That's true.
Go. Okay, so she had said something about episode 1, season 1. Ghost had asked Tasha that question. What do you see when you look at me?
Oh, okay.
Do you think if she had told him, I see you as this amazing?
Oh yeah, I said it already. I said no. I said no. He still would smash. He still would move on. He still do what he wants to do because I'm gonna win. And you're gonna lose, and I'm gonna win. That's Ghost's whole attitude. Ooh, let's go. Yeah.
Okay. Y'all, I got so many slides in here. There's a lot of toxic relationships.
I gotta be on another line, but let's get to it.
Oh, do you? Okay, we can cut off. We can always do a part 2 next week.
No, let's keep it rocking.
Okay. So Jenny and Sachs. Ciao. Talk about toxic. So the first time I think see Jenny and know who she was, they're smashing, right? They in the bed. They've been smashing for like the last 2 seasons on the regular. Because at first, of course, she's prosecuting Tasha and he is, gonna pick up the case and ends up trying to prosecute and loses. They decide that they're gonna stay smashing, but then it takes a turn, Jay. I mean, he's looking in her bag, going through stuff. She's using him. I mean, was there ever really love between the two of these people? What was this? What did you call this thing between them?
Did you say the L word? Ever? There was never no love. It was a whole bunch of lusting going on. And your boy Sachs thought that he was the man, boy. He thought he was smashing. He thought he was the man in bed. It was the worst. You know what I'm saying? She was dry as a mother freaking desert that I'm living in right now. Like, it was terrible.
Not dry as the Sahara, Lord.
Dry as the Las Vegas desert. I'm telling you right now. And yo, this was the first time, though. This was the first time that your boy really was trying to get next to her. Not only, to find out information, like, he was trying to do, which he did, right? But he really thought that she really liked him like that. No, her ass was using his ass, and it was the worst thing in the world. He was like, he was outside before Lauren came out. He was like, really? You gonna do this to me? Really? I was like, Sachs, pick your balls up, man. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Put your,
He lost
like,
any
come on.
card he had in my book. I was like, Sachs, you are a simp. You are
Yes.
sorry in all the
Super.
ways. I mean, literally for him to throw away his whole legal career. I mean, even though he didn't last much longer after that, but it's like, bruh, you snitched on your own clients. That is so unethical. And you did all this all about a Jenny? I mean, we know it was more than that, but it was really about her because she was diabolical. So you think this was just a quid pro quo? Like, what can the other do for me? They had some sort of attraction though, and I don't get it, but
I don't think there was an attraction at all. I really think it's like, all right, I know who you work for, so I'm going to sleep with you so you can get information on McLean. And then he's like, well, I know who you work for, so let me see what's going on so I can dip through these files and see. You know what I'm saying? It was all a freaking part of the game. It was part of the freaking game.
Latoya said, throw both of them away immediately. Do you hear me?
Yes.
One Shot Gaming says, Jenny Long, go gadget neck. Oh no, yeah, please don't be cutting up in the comments, y'all. Please don't be cutting up in the comment section. Okay. I can't believe Sachs told Jenny about the night at the Club Truth with James St. Patrick and the firearm. Just silly.
That's what happens when you think you get some good poon.
That lose your mind. Good. It wasn't that good.
It was good to him, but it wasn't good for her. You know what I'm saying?
The fifth wall says they were playing who's using who. They both slimy. Yes.
There you go.
It's convenient. Now that's what it was.
Yeah.
Like, Uncle, are you done? Nobody coming to see you. Jenny just said, I came here for that's all. He wanted so badly to try and tame her or something. When he stood over his body with the fake tears, I was like, girl, please wrap it up. Because we knew she was faking. She ain't want nothing about sex. Like, he was a means to an end.
I got to find somebody else to use. Yeah, you manipulated.
Jenny needs to book Kingdom Hall for a service right after, you know what?
He said Kingdom Hall.
DeMarcus said that Latoya says DeMarcus that hoo-ha had him not thinking straight.
That's what I was saying.
The peach will have men pillow talking all the time because baby Sachs was telling it all. I said Sachs wanted to smash Angela and Blanca in the OG power. Yeah, he was.
Sachs wanted to smash everybody.
Couldn't he wanted to get where he could get it.
Sure was whipped. Whipped and whip.
Okay, y'all. Let's see what's next. Let's see what I have next on the.
Now hold up. We got two different brothers here.
It's okay. We're gonna stick with this version of Theo because I like this one.
You like that one? You ain't like the other one?
Red, yes. Nostalgia. Okay, we're going with this one because that last one, I said they couldn't get Redman to come back and reprise his role. Like,
he didn't want to get the jab. He didn't want to get the jab. That's why.
Oh, okay. Because I was like, where did he find this other guy at? Like, but yeah, this brother relationship. So we have Davis here, who clearly did a crime, right? But he was the brother who was going places, and so Theo took his charge, did the life sentence, right?
Yeah.
And ever since he's been in and been a lawyer, Davis has vowed that he was going to get his brother out, right? Because the crime wasn't something he did. And the brother was like, man, just leave it. I'm cool here. I don't want to interrupt anything you got going on. You know, you were the one that was going to make it and you made it. You know what I mean? But Davis, he couldn't let a sleeping dog lie. So he gets Sachs involved. I mean, we get brother Theo out because he's terminal. You know what I mean? And have to deal. What do you think about Davis overstepping his bounds in this? So we had Theo, who made it extremely clear about his wishes, right? He said, listen, bro, I'm good. Let it stand, my guy.
Right.
Let it stand. I don't want them treatments. I want to just let me go out how I want to go. I did what I wanted to do in this life. But Davis couldn't let it rest. What do you think about their dynamic? How'd you feel about this brotherhood?
Well, in the beginning, it was understandable. You know what I'm saying? My brother took the rap for me. Doing mad time. I became a success, mega success, making millions of dollars, driving Porsches and the whole nine. Heck yeah, I got a guilty conscience because my brother's still rotting in jail. I feel like I got to do something. So I could understand where McLean was coming from. Like, I got to do something. But Theo was in there with his lover. He was straight. He's like, listen, I'm getting some booty up, man. Listen, you don't need to, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm good. I'm good. Just leave me alone. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. So did he overstep? I don't think he overstepped. I just think he just had no idea of the outcome that was going to happen when he found out, you know, the second Theo found out that, you know, Sachs was really a snake. So I think he had every good intention. I think Davis had a good intention.
They both overstepped. I think even in the end, you saw Theo do the same thing Davis did, just in another way, right?
Yes.
Both in an effort to protect each other, right? But Theo said, F all this. I ain't going to be here long anyway. I'm going to go right after Sachs. So
that part, yes, he overstepped. That part was the unexpected, like, whoa. I mean, I was happy to see Ball Sachs to go, but, you know, I didn't think he was going to go like that.
Pretty Girl Danny said, that's the wrong Theo. Listen, this is the only one I acknowledge and recognize. Red Man Only. That's right, TP.
Yep.
Davis all day. Who Lord, you already know, friend. I'm not gonna get the Jay got places to be, so I'm not gonna harp.
Thank you.
Give Davis all of the compliments he deserves on tonight. Red Man Theo should have smoked Sachs, and that would have been better.
It would have been funny because I could hear Reggie Noble's voice. What, man? You think you could take out my man? He was, you know, Red Man's voice, man. It would have been funny as hell, yo.
Listen, I stand the first Theo. Why did Davis trust Sachs to tell him the truth of what he did? I thought he found out, Latoya. Did Davis actually sit down and tell him I did this crime? Or did he
he did. He
did.
He did eventually because, well, Sachs kind of like led him in that direction, and McClain kind of like acknowledged that, yeah, this is what happened. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, your brother did something that took the rap because he figured it out. Yeah. Like Sachs figured it out, and then McClain was just like, all right, well, you got
somebody, right? He and Jenny were talking about it. And he was like, yeah, the person was 6 foot something. Theo was only 5 foot, whatever. Okay.
Right. He figured it out and then led him that way to see if he's going to like acknowledge that, yeah, this is true. It was me.
Pretty Girl Danny says Davis drunk his guilt away. He tried to make things right and then it went left. Absolutely. Yeah. That's bull how they, you know, during that time, honey, they was messing with everybody.
Yeah.
Davis and Theo reminded me of How High in Power
Book 2 version. Well, this picture definitely, Yeah.
Antoine says, what I don't understand is Davis made his way all the way up to be a top-notch marquee lawyer, but nowhere along the way could he have gotten his brother out before now. Yeah. Because they found it was like impropriety, but he had a connect, right? Didn't Sachs end up using a connect? Yeah.
Sachs, yeah. Mm-hmm. He needed that insight.
Yeah. And why Davis didn't go no dang cameras in his office, especially when he knows the type of clients he has. He don't have wholesome clients like we do at Johnny May Cochran.
Yeah, so funny with that.
Period. DeMarcus says, imagine if Red Man Theo would have smoked. That would have been funny.
That's what I'm saying.
Expecting institutionalized people to function in society. Not at all. I expected exactly what happened. I honestly didn't expect it to go that way. I really thought but I thought he wasn't long for the earth anyway. But I did not think it was going to play out the way it did. Let's see. Please do Jacob Warner and Cooper Sachs. I didn't do them. Davis telling Sachs that he admitted the manslaughter, not Theo Rollins, will be on the flash drive to debar Davis.
Okay. That's what you see. DeMarcus is usually right.
That's what you said. Let's see who's next. Okay. Tasha, yes. Y'all, I thought about this and I don't know. For whatever reason, I feel like Tasha just kind of left Yas in oblivion. Like I don't know. I didn't like it. I didn't like how I know she had to hurry up and be spirited away, but I don't know. I feel like Yas of all the kids has really gotten the short end of the stick. And I hate that. What kind of relationship did you see between them? Did you have any thoughts on Tasha just as a mother to Yas?
You know, this life is going to twist, turn, and put you in positions that is not what ideal, right, for a child. It's not ideal to have a product pushing father and mother and brother all at the same time, trying to mix, mingle, and do all this and that. So you're gonna get shuffled around as the baby of the family. You know what I'm saying? You went to grandma and her crazy drunk ass. Oh my God. That was terrible to watch. You know what I mean? It was terrible to watch, Tariq go to court and be like, listen, she's not fit. I'm more fit. You know what I mean? And it was truly clear that she was taking Yaz's money to go get drinks and stuff. I was like, what the heck? Crazy, right? So, I haven't really seen too much of Yas and Tasha's relationship to really assess whether it's toxic or not. I think it'll be better now because they're in WITSEC together, and hopefully Tasha doesn't get into more trouble. But we know Tasha come out the woodwork and blast freaking anybody for Tariq. So, hopefully she can try to be a good mother to Yas and not corrupt Yas with everything that she knows about the game. I hope Yas is not trying to be like Tariq and be like, I want to be in the game just like my brother. I hope it doesn't go there. I mean, she seems way more intelligent, way more smart to be like, no, I'm not going to go down that road. So I really, really want Yas to be in a good place. And if season 4 shows that Tasha can be a solid mom and just really focus on her, I think she has a chance to really make it. I think Yas has a chance.
I really hope so. But my biggest concern, and the reason I really wanted to talk about them, is because now that Big Mama is there with them, Big Mama is toxic. And I don't think she's free from that alcoholism. I still think she's a little bottle. And I even in Power, we saw the dynamic that Tasha had with her mama. And I just feel like if Yas is a witness to that, like I just wonder how that's going to shift. That baby's life and dynamic, because she's already been, Granny done already put them paws on her. We saw it in the liquor store. Listen, baby up making her breakfast, burning down the kitchen. Like, come on.
Crazy, right? So
Yas been through it.
So mama needs help. She needs more help. She needs to stay in the AAA or whatever they call it, not AAA. Alcoholics Anonymous. Like, she needs to stay in those programs. And if she's staying there, I hope, from a legal standpoint, she is mandated to go to Alcoholics Anonymous and stay on that program if she's going to stay there with them. I hope so.
Yeah. Well, she had a little bit in 3, just trying to survive, I guess. Tasha, Vanessa Edwards, and Yas, Olivia Nicole Edwards is interesting. Okay. And why did Tariq think he could? I think Tariq just didn't want her to be in the system. He
didn't want that, and he didn't want her to be around grandma because grandma was wilding. She was wilding. He thought she was straight.
Pretty Girl Danny says Yas is still so innocent. I hope she makes it to the end. She's completely out of the loop as the baby of the St. Patrick fam. She's got to start asking questions at some point. She probably knows more. She has to. She's been a witness to so much, right?
She's been through everything. Yeah.
Yas had a better relationship with Estelle Green.
Not really.
So are they going to be in WITSEC forever? They don't need to. Well, they might have. The government might make them because they think.
They still have to. They still have to. There's too danger out there.
The 5th. Yas equals next queen pin in Power Book 12.
We joked about that after season 3. We did joke about that. You know what I'm saying? Raising Yas or something like that.
I bet Yas heard that Tariq unalived James St. Patrick. Wow.
You think so? Ooh.
How come Yas going to WITSEC with her mom? Tasha was mommying season 1.
That's where mom
That was the safest place because Tariq was in jail, right? He was in trial.
Tasha's life is in danger. She has to go.
Yeah. And Tasha had to go, and
but
the granny was
government
drinking.
Still doesn't know that Tommy and Tasha made up. They don't know that information. You know what I'm saying? They have no idea.
Oh, didn't go. Yeah, it was because remember Tommy was at that graveyard and they had to snatch Tasha right away. They couldn't follow the original plan. And I believe that's why Yas got left the first time.
Yep.
Let's see. TP says Big Mama reminds me of Penny's mom in Good Time. Where you been, Penny?
Don't take out that iron, yo.
Oh Lord, they'll do it
So
every
sad.
time.
So sad.
After losing Raina, Tasha is going to hold her last baby safe, but their relationship has to be strained in witness
Mm.
protection and not being told the whole truth. Daddy's gone,
Mm.
Raina's gone, Tariq's not with them. Yeah, and I hope she's. I mean, how much truth can you tell the baby? You know what I mean?
She
All
lost
right,
hope.
Jay. Now, Jay, we just halfway through these slides, so really, if
Man,
you have
part two.
really,
We'll come back with part two.
yeah, because I was about to get into Monet and Kane, but we can hold it. We can wait till next week.
Yes, let's
Yeah.
start off with that one next week. Yes, let's start with that one. And then you said halfway. This is halfway. I
We
love
just
it. I love it.
halfway through the slides.
Family, what do y'all think about this? Do you like this? How we're going deep, introspective, really getting into the minds and the whole emotional side and the intellectual side. Do y'all like this? If y'all like this, hit the like button. Definitely put a 1. Let us know if you like this, because this was like a last minute idea that we came up with, and I like it. I love it.
Yeah, I think it's deep, guys. I like it a
Yeah.
lot. But yeah, put it in the 1. Okay, Latoya says I love it.
Cool.
Okay, TP with the 1, Monique with the 1.
Because you know what?
Right.
You know what?
What?
As the season goes forward, we can always take a moment to break down what's going on and get into the minds of where they are now. After we finish this, what I'm saying? We can always do that.
Absolutely, y'all.
Yeah.
Okay. It's official. We'll be back next week, honey. We'll be diving deeper because I got way more slides, y'all. Are we doing the entire Power universe? I brought James in because I feel like that set the tone for it. Yeah. But I was really just focusing on Ghost, on Power but the 2.
Yeah, we focusing on Ghost because this is leading into the new season. So we're gonna stay right there. Maybe one day we'll get to all the Power. That'd be crazy.
Little surfboard, favorite pond. But yeah, oh, perfect, guys. Yes, love this. All right, y'all. Well, awesome. Jay, I'm gonna give you the floor. Let people know what you got going on. Where are you about to go right now?
All right, family. Hey, I am Monet. I am Kane, as you see. Family, we appreciate you for coming through. I hope you had a good time. Listen, we're gonna continue this. If you love it, we love it. All right. What's going on next? I'm supposed to be on Monique Nicole's live. We going introspective on, questions about, she said she needed a man there. So, I'm gonna go through and give my man perspective and we'll talk about it. So come through, check out on her channel. I'll be on her channel next. And then, we getting prepared for episode 11. Is it 11? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Episode 11 for the Shy. I got some stuff, family. Listen, we're going to go in this Saturday. You already know, be here. And that's what's going on for now. And then we'll be back. For final predictions.
All right, y'all. And I just have Under the Bridge that's coming out later today. And y'all, I might do another impromptu live later this week because that was fun. Y'all know we got the Shy. We got interview with the vampire with the Fifth Wall, who is in the chat, Kay and Tyra over at Struggle Reviews TV, and a ton of content on the channel. So listen, just hit that notification bell. Make sure you're on our community tab so you are aware of everything that's going on, y'all. Yeah, and just like and subscribe, y'all. And that's what we got for y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in and rocking with us and being so amazing in the chat. We love y'all for real. Yes, and we will see y'all in the next video.
High crime rates in these $1 million houses. In a judge make grown men cry like they childish. Only way is up, we just trying to keep a balance. Bad was saving money, so we often borrow dollars. Up at school, cause being bad was hella cool. Sunday morning going to church, playing games in the pews. When it's summertime, we at Loma out the pool. Talking to the girl is trying to do what it do. Look, thinking back on my adolescence and count my blessings. Was no love stressing, the family stressing, the money stressing. Infatuated with growing up, doing grown shit. Move out my daddy house and finally give me my own shit. Being grown is harder than I thought it was. Fucking women for my confidence, that's really all it was. Insecure thoughts, trying to heal it with some lust. Getting high off of women, but at least it wasn't drugs. Rolled up and on the better things. I've been looking for some peace like my nigga who was selling him. Slowed down like promethazine. I was raised with the killers and the shooters, but my record clean. Late nights turn into mornings and coffee with the cream. Views so good out the window, I might just go marine. Nightly visions cover my eyes, I only see the green. Started from the bottom, ended up on top of mezzanines. I'm proud of me.